स्पोर्ट्स से जुड़ी किसी भी छोटी या बड़ी अपडेट के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें स्पोर्ट्स तक और साथ ही किसी भी नोटिफिकेशन को पाने के लिए बेल आइकन को दबाना ना भूलें।
Yes.
How about Kane Williamson? We've seen him practicing outside. Is he well enough and is he officiating into Barcelona?
Again, we'll see how he responds tomorrow morning, but we're anticipating he's going to be available for selection. And if he is, he's captaining, yes. I said to him that we bowled exceptionally well for 17 overs. To put them in a position where they were needing 17 plus an over in the last 3 overs, I thought was an exceptional performance to that point. Where we failed was just with our execution in those closing overs to Russell. As we've seen just last night with Kings 11, they experienced the same fate. I think when you're up against someone of that power hitting ability, you have to get it absolutely right with your plans and the execution. We were just slightly off, which cost us the game, but overall, 17 of the 20 overs we bowled exceptionally well.
Given how the top order and the bowlers have been performing for Sunrisers, if there's one area of weakness is the middle order, batting middle order, that has not been able to accelerate well in the last couple of years, if you go to see in the entire team. Even the last match, given the kind of start that Sunrisers got, were you happy with the final total that they managed to post, and how is this area being addressed?
Do you know what we scored off the last 5 overs? Do you know what we scored off the last 5 overs in that last game?
Except, I mean, yes, Vijay Shankar played well, but the others struggled.
Well, I think you need to dig a little bit deeper. I think that's the perception that you have. We scored 9.5 and over off those last 5 overs. And I think more often than not, anything between 9 and 10 and over in your last 5 overs is a comfortable pass. Anything beyond that is obviously exceptional. To answer your question, yes, we have addressed it with regards to the auction last year. We brought in Yusuf Pathan, one of the most powerful, middle order players that India's had over the last 10 years. And he played a couple of important match-winning innings for us in that position that you're referring to. We got Deepak Hooda, who is certainly on the domestic circuit, someone that dominates in the middle order and also has got the power game. And Vijay Shankar, we've recruited through a trade through Delhi, is also a quality middle order player. So I think we're pretty comfortable with our middle order. Yes, you could argue we could have got maybe 5 or 10 more runs in the last 10 overs the other day, but we didn't lose the game there. We had a very competitive total. The last 5 overs is a comfortable pass. Anything beyond that is obviously exceptional. To answer your question, yes, we have addressed it with regards to the auction last year. We brought in Yusuf Pathan, one of the most powerful, middle order players that India's had over the last 10 years. And he played a couple of important match-winning innings for us in that position that you're referring to. We got Deepak Hooda, who is certainly on the domestic circuit, someone that dominates in the middle order and also has got the power game. And Vijay Shankar, we've recruited through a trade through Delhi, is also a quality middle order player. So I think we're pretty comfortable with our middle order. Yes, you could argue we could have got maybe 5 or 10 more runs in the last 10 overs the other day, but we didn't lose the game there. We had a very competitive total, which was obvious when they were needing over 50 off the last 3 overs. It was one player that stole the show, and we weren't able to derail his onslaught. Look, I haven't had a look at the pitch today. I saw it yesterday. The wicket here looks very good. The square actually looks very good. So I think it's going to be a good batting surface. Look, I don't think the toss is hugely crucial because dew's not a factor. So we're happy to either set a total or chase a total. Again, that our mind might change tomorrow when we come up and have a look at the surface tomorrow evening. But certainly at the moment, we're pretty comfortable either way. Yeah, look, we're excited about playing here. We obviously have got a lot of fond memories playing here in Hyderabad. We've got a following that has grown dramatically over recent years, and it's great to have that support. The Orange Army turns out in great force, and to have that support in the stands is terrific because it just gives the players that lift, and I know they enjoy playing in front of their home crowd. Look, Rajasthan are a quality side. They've got some match winners like every side in this IPL. I don't think they're any different than any other side. I think this year all the teams are extremely well balanced and quite equal. So we know that every single game is crucial, and you give an opponent an inch, you can lose the game. So we've got to make sure that we're absolutely on tomorrow night to secure some points in the early stage of the tournament.
Hi Tom, Warner as well as Smith's ban ends tomorrow. So what do you think will be the biggest challenge for both of them going forward, given that people may not look up to them as role models now?
I think we're over it, to be honest with you. I think the cricketing world is over the whole situation that happened in South Africa a year ago. Both of them have been playing outside of Australia in the Caribbean League, in the Bangladesh Premier League, playing club cricket at home. David has already made a statement in this tournament with a magnificent 85 in the very first game. I think you, along with everyone else, needs to just move on.
In the last match, Bhuvneshwar was hidden for so many runs. He considered 19 runs in an over. So after that, what did you told him, to boost up his confidence for the upcoming game?
Again, Bhuvi bowled exceptionally well. The one over that did go for a few was his very last over in his spell, and I think it's very hard to judge someone's bowling performance on one over. I thought he bowled well up to that point. He didn't quite get it in the block hole like we've seen him do so consistently. Again, it's important not to read too much into the small margins. As long as your thinking is clear, your planning is thorough. If it doesn't quite go right, as I've said, someone like Andre Russell is going to take full toll. But on the other hand, we've also taken Andre Russell's wicket quite cheaply in the past on regular occasions. So again, I'm sure all the bowlers have reflected and thought through their performance, as well as Bhuvi, and I don't think there's too much to be concerned with. It's just important that we learn from it, but respond.
Hi Tom, Arun here. I just wanted to check that now that you have started having the opening pair, is there any new changes that is coming up tomorrow, or are you planning to go with the same opening pair that started the last time, or any changes in the team at the minute?
Well, we'll see at the toss tomorrow, won't we?
About the opening pair, at least.
We'll see tomorrow, won't we?
Okay, thank you.
Really? Do you want me to answer that? Or do you want me to go into their dressing room and just tell them now?
No, I'm just checking. There should be some names that you might be having in your mind, after the team
I'll
as
let
which
you
is
work
different.
that out.